The National Stock Exchange of India has been actively involved with initiatives to educate the young generation of our country on the importance of financial management. One such initiative is NSE FinWiz that focuses on educating and advising the young workforce of the country on wealth management to enhance financial literacy and to empower them.
Insurance is for protection and investment is for growth.
Another program facilitated by NSE IPFT is NSE Financial Quest. The Inter-School Financial Quiz Contest goes an extra mile by educating the young students on fundamentals of finance.
On the buzzer, what is this?
It's the formula for the simple interest.
Simple interest is the right answer.
Under the NSE Financial Quest Base Camps banner, the program engages students around the year through workshops on various topics, projects, interactive videos and quizzes.
DiCaprio's bouncing checks of Pan Am.
Plus 75 on that one. Plus 75.
To facilitate these two programs, NSE along with CNBC TV18 has travelled across the country to bridge the wide knowledge gap in terms of finance. In this episode of NSE FQ, we are all set to achieve our objective once again by gauging young minds in a new city.
Hello and a warm welcome to NSE's Financial Quest Season 6. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are in perhaps the capital of quizzing. The one city that has not only produced some outstanding quiz masters, but some of the greatest quizzers in India too. That is right. Today, as we chug along our journey trying to find the financial young wizards of India, we have come to the city of Kolkata. Without further ado, let me introduce to you the top 8 at Kolkata. Those then, your top 8 at Kolkata. And incidentally, table number 5, St. James's School, are the defending champions from Kolkata. Last year, they had a wonderful time where they qualified with pretty much ease getting into the national semi-final. But this year, I'm pretty sure the other 7 teams are all geared up to give them a fight. And a fight that is going to come across 3 different segments. First up, there would be 3 different types of questions, which is stag, bull or bear. Stags are 50, bears are 75, bulls are 100 points. You are allowed on your direct question or on a buzzer question, that is yours, to invest on the question. If it's a fixed deposit, it's 10% return. Mutual funds is 15% return. And stock markets, high gamble, high return is 20%. All of us are good? Ready to start? Okay then, let me begin with the first of those segments. First question coming up for WWA Kasipur English School. This is a way to handle money regardless of whether the market climbed or declined, and was made possible because the manager could protect themselves by going long or short stocks. 2 words. Kasipur English School, I'm passing you too much time on that. St. Stephen's?
Pass.
Passing across table number 3, St. Mary's.
Pass.
Gokhale Memorial.
Hedge fund.
Hedge fund. Spell that for me because it's
Hedgefund.
Hedgefund. And unfortunately for you, you can't invest the question because it's a pass, but you start off with 75 points. Well done. Nice way to start off for the 2 girls from Gokhale Memorial School. 75 points on getting hedge fund right. That's a good start to your first time on this quiz, right? You all didn't come last year. So, okay. On the first time, it's a nice attempt to get it on the first question. That's nice. Okay. Let me just move on to the next of my questions. This is for St. Mary's School, table number 3. Take a look and invest. Here we go. The stock exchange of this country is labeled as SGX. A lot of teams waiting for this, but it's their turn. Moving you, St. Mary's, Gokhale Memorial School.
Singapore.
Singapore. Singapore Stock Exchange is labeled as SGX, and the word fits in there.
Yeah.
You sure? 75 points again. Moving on, number 4, this is to Gokhale Memorial School. You've got to, okay, I'm not going to jinx this. I am not going to jinx this. Let me just go on. Amortization is the process of repayment of debt through periodic dash over a period of time. What's the big long word there? It's workable. It's a simple word, but it's a long word.
Installment.
Say that again.
Installment.
But you sure you don't want to invest before you answer?
Yeah, I want to invest.
What do you want to invest in?
90.
That would be in the stock market. Now give me your answer.
Installment.
490 points. Installment, that's 2 75s plus a 90. Nice way to start this round and nice way to start the quiz. Perhaps you could call it luck because they've got 2 good passes and they've also managed to answer their own question. That's nice for them. Moving on, St. James. A little to catch up with because they've already gotten off to a lead, but it's a long way to go. It's a long quiz. Your statement for you. Here we go. The British Insurance and Financial Company sponsors Ride London, the cycle race in London. Very, very famous British Insurance and Financial Company. Passing, okay. Across to Sri Shikshayatan School. No? Moving you across to Lakshmi Singania.
Prudential.
Prudential. It's a British company which is a financial and insurance company. Unluckily for you, you can't invest in that, but I can still give you 75 points on that. Well done. Getting Prudential, right? Well worked out for them. I will continue on to Shikshayatan School and your 75 pointer. Lev is the currency of the European country whose currency code is BGN.
We want to invest in stock market.
Stock market investment. Okay then.
Is it Bulgaria?
Bulgaria is what you say, Bulgaria or Bulgaria, whichever way you want to pronounce it. That is a nice investment in the stock market and you get 90 points on that one. Well done. Good job on getting 90 on Bulgaria. Your question, Lakshmi Vatsingania, for 75. 3-letter abbreviation refers to the assets of the bank that didn't bring any return. Moving you across, Adamas International.
Pass.
Passing. Table number 1, WWE Kasipur.
NPA. NPA.
NPA. What does it stand for?
Non-performing assets.
Assets that did not bring any returns or non-performing assets. NPA is a good 75 pointer to get. Well done. Well done with 75 points on that. That is NPA or non-performing assets. Okay. Moving across, last one. Adamas International, your question on this one. Here we go. The rate charged by the central bank for lending funds to commercial banks. No? I need to move you along. That's too much time. WWA Kasipur.
Bank rate.
Sorry?
Bank rate.
It's a bank rate.
Yes.
Is the rate at which the central banks lend to the commercial banks.
Yes.
That would be a 75-point rate to you. That's a well done. 2 passes on that one. That is a nice way to bring an end to the first of my segment where teams managing questions on a pass, not their own questions, unfortunately. But that can be amended in the next 2 segments where it's all about the buzzer and a lot more action to come. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 6. Keep watching. Welcome back. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 6 and we come to you from the beautiful city of Kolkata. Ladies and gentlemen, first segment is done. And let's have a quick look at the scores before we proceed to the next segment. Good job on the first segment. We'll move on to the next of my segments. Coming up for you on your screen, it's called Trading. Here it comes. Everyone on your buzzers, fingers there. Ready? Here we go. This one is a big question, which means it's worth 75. On the buzzer, if you want to play a stock market, it can move it to 90. It's up to you. It's your call. Identify a person from the logo of his foundation. Okay? It's a foundation that he runs. Identify a person. A very, very famous personality who's in the news a lot. Here we go. He's there pretty much in the news every single day. Makes a lot of noise. Lot of noise. The T Foundation. The T there is for his second name, not his first name. Someone's gone on the buzzer. That would be St. James's School. 475 points. What do you want to invest?
Invest in stock market.
Stock market, 90.
Is it Donald Trump?
You're asking me or you're telling me?
We are telling you with an exclamation mark.
This is Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump's foundation. And you invested in the stock market. So that would mean 90 points to begin the second segment. Well done. Defending champions back with a bang with a 90-pointer. And let me move on then to the next of my questions. This one is also a bare question. That means 75 points. Up to you. Take a look at the question, answer it, invest, and make more points. Here we go. The spectators of the Olympic Games this year would have used which currency for local transactions? That would be table number 7, Lakshmi Patsingani. What do you want to invest in?
We would like to invest in the stock market.
Stock market.
Answer is real.
Real. Which real is this?
It's the Brazilian real. It's the currency of Brazil.
Currency of Brazil, and plus 90 to you too. Nice way to start off. Oh, this is good. Moving on. This is a 100-pointer. You can come back. Whoever scored 75s, you can topple them with this single 100-pointer. You need to identify and answer this question for me. Here we go. Which central bank sets the interest rates for the Eurozone? Table number 3, St. Mary's School. You've gone on the buzzer. You want to invest? You don't want to invest. Do not want to invest. You're playing it at base value. It's a 100-pointer question. Which bank is this?
Swiss bank.
It's a Swiss bank, and it's a 100-pointer question. I wasn't sure you should have taken that risk, but that would be a minus 100 to you. Not the Swiss bank that sets the rates, interest rates for the Eurozone. That would be minus 100 to St. Mary's School on table number 3. The answer there, of course, being the European Central Bank. It's the Eurozone. Look at the bigger picture. Good try, but it's the bigger picture that we're talking about there. Okay, moving on to the next one. Here we go. Edith Cowan, who was the first woman to be selected in the parliament of this country. You've gone on the buzzer, St. Mary's Street, table number 3. First of all, do you want to invest?
No.
You do not want to invest. Okay, you're playing it safe. What's the answer?
Is it New Zealand?
This time it's the neighbor problem for you. It's Australia. Australia. Minus 75 on 2 questions back to back. Anybody else thought of Australia? You were guessing Australia. You need to be a little faster on the buzzer on that one. The second segment baffling the teams a little. Maybe those 2 negatives to St. Mary's got the teams a little on the defensive. But I promise you, last round is not going to be this defensive. They need to score to be champions. Whether it's St. James's that's going to come up with a comeback, or it's the Gokhale Memorial Girls who can sustain and continue the lead, or for all you know, it's a different team altogether that strikes it rich in the last segment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 6. Keep watching. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 6 from the city of Kolkata. Let's take a quick look at the scores and we'll move into the last of my segments where it's going to be a big battle for who the champion of Kolkata will be. We'll move on to the last of my segments. It's called Settlement. Here it comes. Here we go. Question number 1. It's a 100-pointer. Let's start off with a 100-pointer. Dash Futures Trading Commission, 1975. I've blocked the word out. What is the missing word? It is known as the CFTC. I've blocked the first C. What is the first C? Someone's gone on the buzzer. Table number 3, St. Mary's. I like your spirit. I love your spirit. And I'm hoping you get this right. Do you want to invest?
Central.
Do you want to invest?
Yes.
Okay, and what are you investing in?
Stock.
Stock market. That's 120. Go for it.
Central.
Central is what you say, and that would be a minus 120 to you. It's not central. But good try, guys. I like your spirit. Don't give up. 5 more questions. You can still make this up. I'm serious about that. It's not central. It's Commodities Future Trading Commission. It's about commodities that are being traded. Okay, moving up there. Next one. This is a 75-pointer. Of course, you can make 90 points out of it. You just need to fill in the blank to get the answer right. And here it comes. Shares and securities are held electronically in a Dash account, instead of the investor taking the physical possession of the certificates. Somebody's gone on this table number 1, WWA Kosipur English School. What's your answer?
Demat account.
Demat account.
Yes.
Shares and securities are held electronically in a Demat account. And what does Demat stand for?
Dematerialize.
So what basically happens here?
You don't know what Demat account stands for?
You're sure?
Think so.
Can you be a little louder? What account is that again?
Dematerialize.
And you wanted to invest?
No.
Not investing also. So you're playing it only at 75. Is that 75 going to come? Is that 15-point extra going to make a difference in the long run? Let's take a look at the end of the scores, but that is the right answer. It is the Demat account. Plus 75, you're catching up with them. Had you got that 15 extra, you would have tied with the girls. You would have tied with the girls on that 15 extra. You didn't. Next one is a 100-pointer. And let's see if you can figure this out. This is a fun question, actually. Here we go. That is the current Chief Economic Advisor to the Government of India. Who was the previous one is the question. Which famous person? Someone's gone on it. This is WWA Kosipur. Do you want to invest? Not investing. You're playing it only on 100 points. What's the answer?
Raghunath Rajan. Raghuram Rajan.
Raghuram Rajan is the previous Chief Economic Advisor to the Government of India. The current one is Arvind Subramaniam. Are you sure? It could be a minus 100. It's okay. You were 15 points behind the girls. You've just got another 100 to your total. Good one on that one. That's a plus 100. Raghuram Rajan was the previous Chief Economic Advisor to the Government of India. Moving on then for the next one. Here we go. This is known as a deluxe guideline check. It's got high contrast with raised lines for better visibility. For who are these type of checks meant for? Lakshmipat Singhania playing spoil sport on this for these guys. But yeah, what's the answer? Do you want to invest?
Stock market.
Stock market. Matter of fact, 120. Go for it.
The visually challenged people.
This is meant for the visually challenged people. Deluxe guideline checks with better contrast and raised lines is meant for the visually challenged people. 120 points to Lakshmipat Singhania on getting that right. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to a fighting finish at Kolkata, where one team, WWA Kosipur, with 325 was on tenterhooks whether they'd make it or not. There's other team from Gokhale Memorial. The girls, y'all did not go on anything on the second round. And towards the end, it was another team that decided to land up being runners-up by answering on the last question on checks for the visually impaired. Lakshmipat Singhania finishing with 285 points are the runners-up here today. Can I have a round of applause for them? That then brings us to the close of the episode at Kolkata. Kolkata always has produced some great quizzing, and we did get to see it almost to the last question, where the winner was not decided, but the runner-up did get decided with that last question. That is the caliber of quizzing you get to see at Kolkata. I'm your host, Lloyd Saldana, and this is me signing off. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 6 from the city of Kolkata, powered to you by CNBC TV 18. Take care, and I'll see you next week.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.